Hello, hello, and welcome back. I hope that you had a beautiful weekend, whether you're joining me live or catching me on replay. Welcome to Level Up Live here with Winnie's son. I'm thrilled to have you join me. Happy Tuesday. Let's dive right in.
Welcome to Level Up with Winnie's son. Market update. Speed round. Award-winning financial pro. And now, get ready. I present to you Level Up with Winnie's son.
How are you doing today? Are you enjoying your summer? It's like the beginning of summer, and yet here in Southern California, it's kind of one of those it's not hot. It's like kind of gloomy, but I kind of love it because the cooler temperature in the summer, let me just tell you, is definitely a welcome change. Hello and welcome to the show. As I mentioned, I'm Winnie's son, your host and award-winning financial pro, Forbes contributor, and a proud CNBC council member. We are streaming live on over half a dozen social media platforms. I'm just so thrilled to be able to spend some time with you today. I hope that you are having, wherever you're joining me from, I hope that you're having a beautiful summer and that there's something you have, something to look forward to later in the coming months ahead. But let's jump right in, start and talk about how the market closed. It was definitely, as my producer will say, a level up day because it is a triple update. The Dow closed up 10 points. 10 points, maybe not big, but we'll take it. Nasdaq closed up 46 points as well. S&P 500 also up 10 points. And it is a great day because I see friends joining us from New York City on LinkedIn Live. Awesome to CrossX Fighter Joshua joining on YouTube Live. Always a treat to have you with us. And Vicky also on Facebook Live. A treat to have you with us as well. Don't be shy. We're all friends here. We love seeing you and we're coming here live. It's great to be able to talk business and finance and get together with your friends. I mean, knowledge is power, right? Okay, well, I want to start with a fun story. We're not gonna we the market is what it is, debt ceiling thing got taken care of. So this is kind of a little bit more normal, kind of financial markets. Summer days, most of them are kind of meh, nothing like big dramatic days, but sometimes we need that, right? We sometimes need quietness given the last 2 weeks we experienced with all that debt ceiling drama. Well, this is something you've probably seen already if you've been following the news or you've been on social media. This is Apple's brand new Vision Pro. And I wanted to start with this because I'm really curious to see what you all think of this. And I see Christine joining us on LinkedIn Live. It is awesome to be here with you. Positive vibes, right, Ricky? Yes, absolutely. Now, have you seen this? For those of you who may not have seen this, I'm really curious to see what you feel about this. Apple has introduced this brand new what they call a mixed reality headset. Mixed reality. Like, is your reality mixed? I mean, maybe it is if you're wearing one of these headsets called the Vision Pro. It was just revealed by Apple's Worldwide Developers Conference that occurred this week. Now, this headset offers, I guess, what they call significant improvement over virtual or mixed reality headsets. Of course, Apple's not going to do anything just so, right? Super sharp displays. Obviously, it looks really cool. It's supposed to be really comfortable as well. But one thing that I love, I heard that it gives you a really impressive surround sound audio system. I love music, so this makes me very, very happy. Featuring external cameras that are going to provide crystal clear images of the outside world while creating a more immersive experience. They're saying this is really a competitor to if you've heard about Facebook slash Meta's Quest Pro. I've never experienced this, but I heard that's some people really love that technology, but this is sort of a contender and competitor in this space. They're also featuring, of course, if you're familiar with the Apple ecosystem, what they call the digital crown. Now, those of you who, like myself, have the Apple Watch, you kind of know that digital crown technology. This is same technology is gonna be in this, eyewear headset, if you will, so that way it's a little bit easier for you to dictate the things that you want to select. Of course, making selections, eye, hand movement easier. Um, Really, really interesting. Now, do you know this price tag on this is $3,500? Now, that to me is bananas because that's more expensive than most of your most expensive MacBook Pro laptops, as well as computers and everything else. So, this is definitely not inexpensive. I'm wondering what the target market is for this because, to be honest with you, this is definitely prices me out. I don't think that I would spend this kind of money on this brand new first edition technology. Maybe some of you watching would be. I'm really curious to see if this is something that's going to be on your wish list this holiday season or something you're going to jump right in and try and get on. I guess there's a wait list and then you can start to purchase this. But it's going to allow users to create a sort of virtual movie screen experience. Now, does that mean, though, that you will now be able to watch movies that you would normally have to go to a theater to watch at home? That could be very interesting. But this new technology is going to give you that really virtual movie screen experience. You're going to be able to browse photos. You're going to be able to experience virtual reality environments with a simple rotation of your digital crown. So they're saying this is going to be super, super clear. Apps are going to appear vibrant and crisp. None of that like cloudy or that I guess that less than crystal clear that you would think perhaps you would see in this sort of technology with the monitor being so close to your eyes. But no, that's why the hefty price, $3,500. That's the I would just say that's almost half your Roth IRA or your IRA contribution for 2022. So I'm not sure if I would be all for and encourage this, but I'm really curious to see how you feel about this next technology. David, it's great to have you here from on YouTube Live as well. Yes, and it's great to see all of you, and it is in the Big Apple, 75 degrees in New York City. I gotta say, I'm kind of like loving that. I love going to New York City all year long, but in the summer times it can be really muggy and hot. So it's great to hear. So I guess you're experiencing this nice weather that we're having here as well. But yeah, some people are saying they wouldn't spend this kind of money, and that's right. Vicky made a good point. Disney Plus is has announced that they're going to be part of this project as well. That was part of the announcement. So what I'm guessing from that is for those of you who subscribe to Disney Plus, like I do, you might be able to see your favorite shows on this new technology, which is really cool. And by the way, if you have Disney Plus, let me just share with you a show that I just finished watching that I just love, 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 and I want to put that on your radar. If you have Disney Plus, definitely check out American Born Chinese. It's a new Marvel series. It is so entertaining. I loved it. In fact, I'm watching it for the second time right now, which I don't do very often. As you know, I don't have a lot of time to watch television or movies, but this is something I'm going to be watching twice, and my kids loved it. It's great. Feel good Marvel adventure, but I love how it deals with, diversity, and it deals with some of the issues of like bullies and kids coming together and like just that inclusivity. I love that message. So hopefully if you happen to have Disney Plus and you have nothing to do this weekend, check it out. I would love to get your feedback on that show as well. All right, next story, because there is more. This almost deserves a drum roll, Curtis. I don't know about this, but Twitter new CEO, yes, well, finally it is here. Linda Yaccarino, I believe it is now the official new CEO of Twitter. That's right. So Elon Musk, he said he was step aside. He did. So brand new CEO. Previously, she served as chairman of the Advertising and Partnerships Group at NBC Universal, and this is the first CEO chosen by Elon Musk. Hopefully, she stays put because given the drama that we've had in the last 7 months where he was CEO, it was not fun. It was crazy. But this was announced. He did announce the new CEO just a few weeks ago in mid-May. And just right after that, she resigned from NBC Universal to take on this position at Twitter. And it couldn't have come at a like this was probably the best time because she really needed to come, because as you probably have seen in the last few days in financial news, they've been talking about how Twitter has lost an incredible amount of their advertisers, in the realm of, I think, almost like half their advertisers left since he became CEO. So certainly this was very, very necessary. As you know, Elon Musk has been very active on this platform that he owns, Twitter, doing different audio live events, Twitter live events and Twitter audio events and whatnot, with even with like just very, very controversial with the politicians and different like to be politicians, different like anti-vaccine, all sorts of very interesting content that Elon has pushing aside. But during this time, as you know, hopefully this will mean Elon will go back to spending more of his time at Tesla and SpaceX and let Twitter sort of breathe a sigh of relief. We'll see if it happens. We'll see how it happens. But yeah, over half the advertisers left when he took over. So um, all this talk about free speech. I don't know how you feel about that. I'm all for free speech if it's proper. Does it? I'm not sure if, like, based on what we've seen with advertisers, I don't think they fully agreed with Elon's definition of free speech. They probably were looking for something a little differently. Thank you so much. Vicky agrees. Yes, and Joshua says was watching American Born Chinese. Yeah, it's pretty good, right? It was really, really fun. It was a really fun show. So I'm so glad, Joshua, that you enjoyed that as well. Now, next story. This is one that I just had to share with you. I don't know if you saw this, but this was an article that shared on CNN. But get this. When's the last time you took a flight? For me, it was a little bit ago. I usually fly quite a bit for business. Haven't done so much since the pandemic started. But here's a concept that I think could be really interesting. I don't know if I love it, like it, or hate it, but I want to hear if you love it, like it, or hate it. This is a double-decker plane. All right. So this was the brainchild of Alejandro Vicente, the 23-year-old airplane seat designer. And Alejandro believes that double level seating is the future of economy flying. Now, take a look at this. Yeah, like literally double decker. Not only that is it looks like the second row person can actually see the first row person. It's not even like on like different floors, but literally double decker on one floor. He's showcasing this new iteration of what they call the Chase Lounge at the Aircraft Interiors Expo in Germany. And Alejandro believes that people's initial resistance to innovation will fade once they understand and they use this new technology. This concept started as sort of a college project that Alejandro started in 2021, which is really, really cool. Gained recognition through a nomination for the 2021 Crystal Cabin Awards, and he secured sponsors and partnership deals and really in regular communication now with a lot of industry leaders of making these double decker, double level airline seats a reality. Now, what I think was really cool about this is for those of you who've flown economy recently, you're not really given a lot of seat room. You don't have a lot of leg room. Everybody's really, really tight. Well, if this is a way for you to have more leg room, more private room, I think we can all agree that economy seating is going to be that much more enjoyable, right? So especially for those of you who are a little bit taller, that who need that extra leg room, or even like myself, I'm not like that tall, I'm 5'6", so not super tall, but I actually love more leg room. I love to have more space to myself. And let's just put it out there. Considering that we're still in the middle of a pandemic, I think we can all agree a little bit of extra space probably will make you just feel a lot better, right? So this is, of course, a potential benefit for airlines. And of course, they're also saying this could potentially mean more passenger headcount. And so people are thinking this could be a good thing with, just more people would have a better experience, more people will be able to fly. And it comes down, I guess, to money and see what sort of feedback the normal person or flyer would think about this double decker airplane. So I'm curious to see what you think. So Vicky, what do you think? You like it? You don't like it? Joshua, you like it? You don't like it? I would love to see so many of you joining me. I don't see all your names. So if you don't mind, let me know. Would you, do you think that a double decker plane would be in your future? Would you want to sit in economy in a double decker plane? I feel like to me, it's a great idea. I would love it. Now, What I think would be really fun too is, let's say you have a family, like I have kids, right? I think it would be really fun if like maybe the kids are above you or the kids underneath or whatever, like in a family unit, if you were like like you wouldn't have to be straight across. You could be like on top of each other and how you pass things. I don't know, it could be fun. It could be fun. I'm not sure. All right. Next story to you for you is something I read and I thought this was pretty cool. Get this, a vaccine for skin cancer looks like it could be sooner rather than later. Now, but don't put your sunblock and your SPF away just yet. But I did want to share this with you because I thought this was a pretty cool story. So now a mid-stage trial is being conducted by Moderna and Merck, showcasing adding an experimental mRNA-based vaccine that Moderna has used. I guess they've already tried this out to reduce the risk of the deadliest form of skin cancer spreading by 65% when combined with immunotherapy compared to just immunotherapy by itself. So Moderna is currently considering seeking faster approval from regulators for the treatment based on its data, signaling growing confidence of its potential effectiveness. Wouldn't that be cool to have vaccines help you keep from obviously the risk of death or recurrence of melanoma by 44%. This is what their trial is saying. That's pretty cool. So I didn't actually think this vaccine technology was so advanced, but I guess this is. So this is a brand new story. I thought I'd share with you. That was really cool. Hopefully they see this, but that's one of the other uses that have come out of this mRNA technology. As many of you know, during the pandemic, the mRNA technology has been used for the COVID vaccines that you might have, I've had. But it's nice to see that they're using this technology for other ways to help more people as well. They're saying that they can actually use this technology to develop personalized vaccines to train the immune system to target specific cancer cells in individual patients' tumors. That's cool. I would love to see them solve this issue with cancer so that many people across the globe are suffering, and hopefully this can bring some hope, right? We love to see technology being used for the right way. All right. Yes. Vicky is a cancer survivor. Vicky, we're so glad. We're so grateful that you are here and that you are safe, and hopefully this technology, right, can benefit more people. All right. Let's go on to my last, and of course, my last story. And I love it when I can end the day like this because this is a fun story. McDonald's, those of you know, McDonald's, Big Mac, you know, hamburger chain. I know some of you don't eat it. I don't eat it that often, to be honest with you, but I kind of love a fun story, and this is a fun one for sure. McDonald's is going full purple with its Grimace promo. That's right. McDonald's is celebrating the birthday of its beloved character, Grimace. I honestly didn't remember Grimace until I read this story, but they're going to be starting this promotion on June 12th, which I believe is in like 1 week or 1.5 weeks, something like that. The Grimace birthday meal includes a choice of a Big Mac or 10-piece chicken McNuggets. I actually thought the Happy Meals used to have chicken nuggets, but with less. I didn't know it was 10 pieces, but maybe this is like the adult version because it's a Grimace birthday meal. But yeah, so Big Mac or 10-piece chicken McNuggets, fries, and their brand new purple berry flavored shake. I can see my kids really love this purple berry flavor shake. I'm curious to see what kind of berries are in that shake, though. So, this limited edition meal is going to be available at participating restaurants while supplies last. And they said you can also purchase a shake by itself if you don't want this special promo meal. But I guess what I'm interested to see is are they going to give a special Grimace character? You know how people used to collect those Happy Meal toys? Is there gonna have one of those things in this? Probably, right? So McDonald's aiming to connect both of their its loyal customers who remember the brand's heritage and of course the younger generation, because I'm sure my kids have no idea who Grimace is. But the celebration extends beyond the restaurants with merchandise available for purchase on their website. And I guess they're gonna have a Grimace video game launching on June 12th as well. That could be really interesting. So Let me know, for those of you who are watching, is this something that you're going to take advantage of? Are you going to go to McDonald's to get one of these Grimace meals, birthday meals? And if you do get one, do me a favor, take a picture, post it on social, and tag me at Winnie's son. All right, because I want to see if you get one of these meals. And of course, I want you to tell me, was it good? Especially that sort of berry shake, because obviously that's new to the menu. So curious to see what that is. I know Vicky is saying blueberry. I think blueberry wee. I'm all for blueberry, right? It's like really good for you. So, um, and Cross-Tech Fighters, I know, got your radar on all things video games. Cross-Tech Fighter loves video games, and yeah, a Grimace, I guess, video game coming June 12th. Hopefully, it's good and it's not a flop, because sometimes these things can be flops. Let's be honest, right? Well, let me say, my friends, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you enjoyed the show as much as I enjoyed preparing for it. Thank you so much for my esteemed audience for watching, tuning in here for Level Up. If you're brand new to the show, grateful for you being here. If you do share the show on social, do me a favor, tag me at Winnie's Son so I can properly thank you, of course. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And of course, you can find full episodes of Level Up with Winnie's Son on NASDAQ, Amazon Fire, Samsung, Roku, and many other streaming platforms. And don't forget to check out Yes Factor with Winnie's Son, which is a podcast on the Apple Podcast and the LinkedIn Podcast Network. With that, can't wait to see you again. I hope you have an amazing, amazing day. We're going to have a lot of shows this week, so definitely stay close. And for those who are new, welcome. You are now officially part of the Level Up family, and we can't wait to see you again very soon. Take care now. Bye-bye.